Today on the show, we are going to look at the Canoe brand. That's right, we're going to go paddling down that river, and we're going to see what's up with this brand because, man, it feels like 2019, we kept hearing about how cool this thing was going to be, and then we're in 2022, almost 23, and if you go to their website, there's interesting things I want to look at. So let's go over there, and let's look at this thing. So we'll pop this up, and as you can see, it's designed for me, right? The Canoe brand, look at this. We're going to get a new virtual showroom, and this is a little too intense, I'll be honest. Canoe, with your website, it's like, you know, if you have seizures, this might throw you into one. But anyways, as you can see, I mean, they do a good job, I will say, of looking and making changes to their brand. But this is over on Canoo.com, and the last thing I reported, Walmart, you know, they were going to build some stuff for Walmart, and NASA. They got involved with NASA, which I think was kind of overhyped. I think what they needed like 4 or 5 of these little things, and it was just a publicity thing, to be honest. But that's okay. Quirky little things like this, sometimes they need to be showcased properly, and I think that was a big hit. And for Walmart, I think whatever they're going to do with them, that's a pretty big name to have there. But it's engineered for the impossible, and I guess the impossible with the Canoe brand right now might be the fact that, where are they at? I hadn't seen anything just yet, and it bums me out because I'm a big fan of this company. So when I do stories like this one hurts a little bit because I want to see, I'm an underdog guy. I want to see the underdog kind of get out there and do something. And well, if you've watched this brand for any kind of time, you know that they've been up and down. They've had a lot of management leave. They bring in new management. And I just think they're having a problem getting their ducks in a row. Well, now it looks like, you know, they've got their home in Oklahoma. They're ready to go. They're, leasing out spots. I don't know if they're building or buying or how they're doing it, but they've got a lot of money invested in that. But we'll go down here and let's pull this up and we will talk about it. So you got a lifestyle vehicle. You got the MPDV. You got the pickup truck, which I'm very excited about. And then you got this platform vehicle, which they were hinting around that they might do a car as well, which I get it. You know, GM's real big on that right now. We got one platform for everything. So totally smart move on that. And you don't need to make, like, for little brands like this, the lifestyle vehicle is kind of car-like. So I can see that being, you know, the one to come out, and a little bit of a truck. And past that, you know, whether the cargo vans ever take on steam, I don't know. But I wanted to go to the lifestyle vehicle because this is the one this is the one that's coming out, right? This was our first one. This is the one they teased. This is one they had Jay Leno driving, and Jay Leno seemed to say some good things about it. So let's click this, and one thing strikes me funny right from the get-go. Launching late 2022, and we're starting at $39,000. So all we can do right now is hit the pre-order, which we will do in just a second. And I have a feeling that price, if GM and some like Ford and some of these guys can't get the price of materials for batteries in line, you know, they're having it's in line for them, but they've had to jack the prices up a little bit. How is this little company still stating the fact that their little EV is going to be $39,000, basically $40,000? And I don't know how much later we're going to get in 22. They don't have any press releases out on this thing, and trust me, I followed this company. There's nothing out there to make me, as a one-time investor, I had invested a little bit of money in this company, and for all, I don't have currently anything in it, but for investors, how is that supposed to make you feel secure? You might want to update your website, just not the front of the house, maybe go through all of it. But fully electric, look at this, 200-mile range. Man, in 17, when the idea for Canoe came out, that might have been really cool. Now, there's nothing, this up to 350 horsepower, there's nothing about that that's inspiring anymore. I mean, like I said, had they been able to get to market real quick, maybe. Once again, I don't know if it's management or what their deal is, or if it's a funding issue, because I know they've taken on more money. They were initially going to build these in Europe. They've decided, no, we're going to build them here in America, and this is the largest market for what they want to do. And once again, these little plus lights and stuff, they're just fun looking to me. This is a fun looking vehicle, but we need some more. We're going to need a little bit more range now. At minimum 250. At minimum 250 for this, and even then, I think 250 is kind of, I think almost the standard anymore is 300 miles for that. But comments, let me know what you think. So you got the premium, You're going to get a, a delivery version, a base, which can, up to 350 horsepower, five seating for 5, 28 minutes charge time to 20 to 80%. That's pretty vague. I mean, obviously that depends on the charger you're going to use. You're going to get 18-inch wheels. You've got a 7-seat version, which is, I believe, what the Jay Leno kind of drive is. It got a bench seating around it. It's kind of cool. It really is. I don't know if it would just kind of get old with you or what. But then you got this adventure one where, they put the rack and stuff on it, and I think you can get some interesting colors with that. But once again, I sound like I'm pooing on this thing. I actually like it, and I want to see it work, but I just don't see I don't see it happening right at the moment. So we've got a nice looking website. Everything about this is kind of futuristic. They were way before Elon. They had the interesting steering wheel. There's the bench seating that I really do like. I love the cleanliness of this thing. I think it's just what EV needs to be. Very Tesla-like, but not too Tesla-like. But there's just nothing here right now that makes me go, hey, I want to hit pre-order, but let's do it anyways. So they want your name, they want your phone number, intended use. Let's see if it'll say anything. Personal or business. I'm assuming they're trying to figure it's a way of figuring out your market, who's interested. But if you look, you can put $100 down deposit today, and which variant would we be interested in? Looks like we get 4 choices there, and the premium sounds cool, but I have a feeling that thing's going to be $85,000. I'm just guessing. I have nothing creditable on that. But and it's a fully refundable deposit, so you can cancel anytime. Priority available, 100% refundable. And I remember doing this a long time ago. Like you get on a list, like they have a pretty good list of like, hey, I want to say at one time it did say kind of your order you were in. But we haven't heard anything about actual deliveries in a long time. And how would you like to bid one of these? Because I believe this launched in late 19 is, they did say 22. And initially, I believe it was spring, summer of 22. And you can see it's been pushed back. But obviously, it's going to be pushed back again because anything coming out of them right now has just been, they show them building maybe one. And so my confidence in this company is waning just a little bit. But in the comments below, let me know what you think. Startups. Tesla was a startup at one time, and look at them now, man. They're like one of the most valuable car companies. And I don't even call them a car company. That's a tech company, really. But it's one of the most valuable companies out there. And they've proven that you can be a startup and play with the big boys. But can Canoe? Will this boat sink, or will it continue floating downstream? I don't know, but in the comments below, I want to know what you think. Would you, at this point, put any kind of money down on this little thing? I've seriously thought about it, but till I can get some, some kind of answers on this thing, other than a flashy website here, I don't know. So, they look cool, but are they? Might never know. So whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or this Canoe, I don't know if I'm ever going to get to drive. I really want to, though. This has been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd. We're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.